Hey guys, welcome to the show. I normally do not come on live on Thursdays. Remember, my schedule have changed, so I'm coming on every Saturdays. But this Saturday I'm gonna be super busy, so I won't be able to come on live. But I decided to do the show this Thursday because I don't want to disappoint you guys. Because we gotta be consistent in coming live every weekend. So we don't want to come live every day. So we only come live once a week. So this Saturday I won't be on live. So that's why I'm doing a show today. So as you guys can see, what's the topic for today? How long after a breakup should you start a new relationship? I want honest input on this show. I don't want people faking it. I want to hear from you guys your honest input on this topic today. How long do you think? Okay. I have a co-host tonight, as you guys always know, Miss Anel Cruz is going to be joining us here. She's getting ready in the back, but she's going to be here shortly. But I want to hear from you guys. Unfortunately, this show, we do not bring people on live here to discuss it. So if you have your input, you can drop it in the comment section. Of course, I'm going to be monitoring that. And then we can read it live for everybody that are watching. So again, it's your girl, Miss Libdiva, live here tonight with you guys. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here. I'm trying to share the video. So please share the video with me. Please share the video with me, and then we can get started. But I know, like I said, my co-host is getting ready, so I'm communicating with her in the back. But again, like I said, if you have your comment on how long should you start a new relationship after a breakup, so drop your comments in the comment section here, and I'll read it out. Unfortunately, we do not bring people live on this because the platform I'm using is so technical. I'm still trying to learn it. I'm still trying to get my hands around it on how this thing actually works. So I can't bring anybody on live. I really would love for you guys to participate, but you can participate in the comment section. Okay. So you drop your comment and then we can read it out for everybody to um, hear it. Okay. So again, the topic for tonight: how long after a breakup should you start a new relationship? So my co-hosts are we're gonna discuss that in a bit here. But again, okay, Anika earlier said 1 month. Okay, 1 month. Are you sure, sister girl? Are you sure 1 month after that? Because when I posted this topic here a couple of days ago, I had a lot of people that have different um opinion or different answers as to how long. But I'm thinking to myself, should there even be a time frame? Like, who designed these rules that you have to follow? Like, oh, when you break up, you gotta wait this time. I understand the whole trying to go through the whole grieving process. I understand the whole rule of you gotta heal first. But at the same time, life goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta live. Okay, bro, I see you. So what's your input? How long after a breakup should you start a new relationship? Bro, I got you on the spot. How long? How long you think? Should there be a time frame, or you just go with the flow? Or do you think it should be years, months, days, hours, weeks? I don't know. I want to hear from you guys. How long you guys think should it take before you start a new relationship after a breakup? Now, like I said, I have a co-host that's going to be joining me in here soon. I have her in the back. She's getting prepped for tonight. But I like to hear from you guys. Like, how long after a breakup should you start a new relationship? Like I said, when I dropped the topic a couple of days ago, some people said depends on how bad a breakup was. I mean, should that be a factor at all? How bad it was? Or some people said it depends on were you already in love with that person and you guys broke up, then you will get into a relationship right away if you're not in love with them. So that's some people's opinion, okay? The topic is screen, it's going right across the screen right there. So Brahma, the topic: how long after a breakup should you start how long after a breakup should you start a new relationship? You guys let me know if you can hear me, okay? Marvina, I know you're kidding. You do not start no relationship the next day. You're a mess. I'm not even gonna listen to you, Marvina, because that's not you. So I want to hear from everybody. How long? How long you guys think it should take after a breakup? Kitty, I want to hear from you. I see you watching. How long? I mean, you guys don't be shy. Join into the conversation while I'm waiting for my co-host to join us here. Join in. How long do you think? Be honest. Be really super honest. How long after a breakup should you start a new relationship? I don't think there should be a time frame. I just think it depends on the individual. Yeah, you're right, Brahma. Yeah, you actually took 1 month to get into another relationship. I don't even believe that answer at all. Brahma, I don't believe that answer at all. Katie, I see you watching. I need you to tell me. I need your honest input on this topic. Because my co-host and I, we discussed it backstage, and I was like, I don't know. She had her own opinion. I had mine. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if for my sure you take one here. You don't take no one here. Yeah, I think Marvina is very funny talking about the next day. That's not true. But seriously though, how long after a breakup should you start a new relationship? Do you think you need to take time to heal? Do you think, hey, like the saying goes, to get over an old man, you got to get on the new guy, right? I'm just saying though, like, how long do you think it should take? If it left with me, I don't think there should be a time frame on this at all. It should be left to the individuals, because sometimes we can be very judgmental. We'll be like, the next day she got a new boyfriend already. She just broke up. Like, that was too fast. She's moving too fast. Like, she hasn't healed yet. That's not gonna last. Like, we can be so judgmental when it comes to that. But at the same time, when I discussed this topic with my co-host, I was like, let me look at this from a whole different point of view. Like, should there be a time frame at all? Okay. And I think it should be based on the individual preference. Okay. My preference would be different. I might say, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over him. I'm going to find somebody else to keep my company and, and get it going. Some people would cry themselves out in the bedroom, lock themselves out because they're hurt. Some people, deal with those hurt differently. They might go out to have fun, meet new people, getting in a relationship with new people. But again, I want to hear from you guys. What you guys think? I have a co-host that I'm going to be bringing on here pretty soon. So I definitely want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? How long do you think it should last? So let me read the comments here. So Burma, you ready? TJ Mix, you ready stuck on this 1 year? Are you sure? Okay, Burma said I answer. So we're going with Burma answer. Burma said he takes 1 year. But drop your comments, guys. So on this show, we don't bring people live because of the system that I use. It's kind of complicated to work. So later on, we will have people calling into the show. I will have a Google number. Unfortunately, I do not want to put my regular phone number on here because I don't want unwanted phone calls at all. So that's why I have to find a Google number. So once I do get that Google number, we will be able to allow you guys to call into the show. Okay. But for now, like I said, I am waiting on my co-host to get her input on this topic, and then we'll get the ball rolling. Like I said, oh, thank you, Olivia. I appreciate it. Okay. What Diamond said, as long as they take their individual and relationship, not all breakup is that deep. A marriage can take a while based on how much damage has been done. Oh my God, you hit it right on the note. Like, geez, Diamond, thank you so much. You mentioned marriage, so that's a good point she made too, especially when you've been married for so long, you're built so much together. And when you break up, it's not something you just go off and just having a good time. So I totally agree with you on that, Diamond. It totally makes sense. Like, it's shooting is individual preference, like I said, individual difference, but people deal with relationship differently. But totally, you have to sit back and really think about it when it comes to your marriages, like after you leave your marriage or after you guys divorce, because we all know people don't just get out of marriages just like that. You got to go through the divorce process. Depends on the state law, how many months or years it takes before your divorce can be finalized, because sometimes they have to have you guys go through counseling to see if you guys can work it out. Don't ask me how I know these things, because I know I've been married before, but I know people that have been through it before, so I learned from them. So don't ask me, how do you know all these things, Rachel? I learned from those people. But thank you so much, Dama. It plays a huge part if you're married. Okay. What's Emma say? Emma said 1 year to move on. You go, girl. She's like, after 1 year, I'm over him. She's like, I'm done. On to the next. I like the answer. I know people are asking me. People asking me what's my intake on it. I'm waiting for my co-host to join us here, and then she and I will chit chat a little bit about it and hear from her, and then I will give you guys my input what I actually think. But again, please drop your comment in the comment section. Unfortunately, we do not bring people on this live, so drop your comment in the comment section. What do you think? Again, the topic is it's going across the screen, but in case you cannot see it, how long after a breakup should you start a new relationship? How long after a breakup should you start a new relationship? How long after you break up with your boyfriend, girlfriend, should you move on to the next? In simple terms, elaborate language. Okay, what Katie said. Katie said, just know not everyone that can be hurt after a breakup for those it takes a day. For normal people, it's 3 years or even 5 years for us guys. Yeah, you're right, Katie. Gosh, really take 3 years to 5 years. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Katie. I don't even believe that. But thank you for your input. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for letting us know that. So, Katie is saying that it's different on how people, take breakup. It depends on how they broke up. If they were already hurt in a relationship, that they had a lot to lose, and sometimes us female we invest a lot of time into those relationships. It's okay. Be each other. Okay, Chala, she said you have to heal first from the past relationship and then move on with another one. Exactly. But how long do you think that you need to heal? Do you think 1 month is enough and you're moving on, or it's just something that you just feel like it's time to move on? Okay. So I definitely want to hear from you guys. Again, the topic is how long after a relationship, after a breakup, should you start a new relationship? I'm sorry. How long after a breakup should you move on, start a new relationship, start seeing other people, start talking to people, going on dates? How long do you think? Okay, that's all I'm going to leave it at. I don't want to go into detail doing other stuff. I'm just going to say going on dates. How long? I'm seeing the guys are already engaged in here. Females, ladies, I want to hear from you guys. How long you guys think? Don't be shy. Drop your comment. What do you think? After a breakup, when do you think you should get in a relationship? Some people say you need time to heal. They're not being more specific as to how much time do you need to heal. So that's what I want to hear from you guys. So again, drop your comments in the comment section on here, and then we will discuss it here on the show. Unfortunately, I don't bring people on live because the software that I use is kind of complicated to bring people. So too bad I can't bring you on, but you are participating just by dropping your comments here. Okay. So she said for her, it would take 3 years to move on. Girl, I don't think you should be drooping over somebody that broke your heart after 3 years later. I'm going to be honest. I'm not waiting for no goddamn 3 years. Okay. Yeah, it is going to hurt me for a couple months, but I'm over it and I'm moving on. I'm not waiting for no 3 years, for no 5 years. Maybe if we were married and we had a lot of stuff together, invested a lot, together, I might wait a year. A year is fine. After a year, I'm out. There's nothing to wait, about. I'll still be seeing people, but I'm not going to get like commitment, get, into anything too serious like that. So, that would be it. But again, like I told you guys, my co-host going to be joining me in here. So look like she's kind of trying not to call me. I'm on live. Don't call me. But I'm reading all of you guys' comment here, okay? After 5 years for guys, a weekend for ladies. Kitty, you're very funny. Ha 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 ha. Like seriously? So it's just the weekend and we move on? Mm-mm. You guys are much more faster than we are. So I disagree with you on that, Kitty. Like weekends, we're moving on. Yeah, we saw weekdays and weekends. After we're going to the club, we're going to party. Doesn't mean that we're going to go meet guys just because we want to go party. Yeah, after breakup, we want to shake things off, loosen up a little bit, go up in the club. You can't talk to guys there. Doesn't mean that you're going to bring them home or do anything with them. But it's just that you need companionship. You need someone to talk to get your mind off, the situation that you just got off. It doesn't mean that you got to start something serious at that point. So that's what I'm going to say. But again, at the same time, like I said, we need to know from everybody How long after a breakup should you start a new relationship? I like to hear from everybody. So y'all let me know how long. I like to discuss this with you guys though. I don't like it to be just about me. I like everybody to join into the conversation, and I like to hear from you guys what you guys think. I see a lot of you guys watching here, so I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your input. What do you guys think? How long? How long after a breakup should you start a new relationship? Some people say you can feel it, like when you meet someone else, that it's time to move on just from the feeling, the chemistry that you guys kind of have. That you be like, yeah, you know what? It's time to move on. I should forget about John Doe. Some people, it's just a chemistry that connect them, and they're like, I'm over that. But I strongly think that it depends. There's a lot of factor into it. Okay, there's a lot of factors. One, it depends on, were you truly in love with that person? Did you really? Because people can have a relationship and not really be in love. They don't really like that person like that, but they're just in a relationship. Now, as we all know, there's a lot of women on this planet than men. We all know that's a fact for sure. There's a lot of women here than men. So a lot of women want to have a relationship, but are you really in love with that person? Okay. They want to have a relationship, but they're not really in love with that person at all. Let's see, Jamila, what Jamila said, it depends on the relationship. If we were married, then I will give myself some time, maybe 6 months to a year. Anything other than that, I don't give zero F. I will cry for about a week, and I'm doing me. You go, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Like after you over it, like you're done. Like come on now. I'm not gonna come like in my Nigerian voice. I'm not gonna come and kill myself here for this. Yeah, come on. We gotta move on. We gotta keep it moving. There's a lot of fishes in the sea, right? So we gotta move on. But I kind of like that. So like I was saying before, I just read you made a comment on here. There's a lot of factor. Thank you. There's a lot of factor that comes into play. Like I was saying, were you actually in love with that person? Was it just about the time you guys spent together? Because if you are already in love, it will really hurt you a lot. You will really want to be away from everybody, want to be by yourself. I know I've been to that before. So I want to be by myself. I don't want to go out, do anything. But come on, that just lasts for a couple of weeks and I'm done. Like, I'm not going to be crying over spare meal for like 6 months, a year. I mean, I'm not going to be crying, but at the same time, I got to talk to other people to get over the stuff. I'm not going to be sitting there and be waiting and waiting. Maybe something's going to change and then we're going to come back again. I'm not going to be doing all of that stuff. Okay. Let's see what Queen said. Queen said, I didn't know that. There's too many women. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of women. Thank you for my friend. There's a lot of women. Yeah. I will put the statistic up later. Okay. But there's a lot of women than men on this planet Earth. Yeah. So the ratio is really high. So a lot of people want to hold on to whatever they have, whether it's love or just for financial gain or for just companionship. They just hold on to it. Just because there aren't a lot of good men or a lot of men out there. So yeah, that's statistically speaking. So Queen, I will find that what I read and I'll find it and try to send it over to you so you can read about it. But yeah, definitely there's a lot of men than women. Okay. I think my co-host about to start here. So let me get her. Let me get her on here. In the meantime, I am going to be playing some music for you guys. Okay.
Season of inspiration.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Yeah, right. Pepperoni pockets, an atomic brownie, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promos.
It's Young John, the wicked producer.
Libdiva, you know I like you so. See, yeah, cherish you. I stand for you. I won't lie to you, but I feel like for you. In the night, get up down for you. Ah, oh, you talk to me, oh mama, free oh, Palano so vida yo with you, baby. Oh, I think I find it in you. Oh, I think I find it in you. See, if I'm to choose, girl, I choose you. If I'm to lose, girl, I want to lose with you. They say that I people, girl, I see truth in you. She walk on for me. Do you really care? Show they want for me, baby. Check me in the town. To be sincere, I will do almost anything for you. Anything for you. Yeah, cherish you. I stand for you. I wouldn't lie to you, but I feel like for you. In the night, get up down for you. Ah. Oh, you talk to me, oh mama, free oh, Palano so vida yo with you, baby. Oh, I think I find it in you. Oh, I think I find it in you. God, if I'm to shoot, girl, I'll shoot for you. Ain't gonna kill, baby, just a bullet wound. Prayed about you last night, you get my way. Yeah, I'm a baba liar. If you buy infinity, would you buy for me? Oh? When I make activity, would you come for me? Oh? Step into the light and let me see your face. See your face. Yeah, cherish you. I stand for you. I wouldn't lie to you, but I feel like for you. In the night, get up down for you. Ah, oh, you talk to me, oh mama, free oh, one love, wanna be by your you, baby. Oh, I think I find it in you. 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 Show a kiss. Oh,
Changing my top.
Okay, guys, and I have my co-host here with me. I'm trying to see what I can put my phone right now. You know, she got to get all pretty, all dolled up for this because this is very important. So, y'all, please share the video. So don't just watch and share the show. Share the video also. I'm gonna bring her on here, alter. Let me get my book. She's of this book. So Miss Anel Cruz is gonna be my co-host. You're gonna be seeing a lot of her on this show. Okay, it's only on this show you're gonna see her. You're not gonna be on any other show. Just my show. Just my show. That's all you're gonna be on. So please welcome my co-host, Miss Anel. For everybody, say hi.
Hi, everyone. I hope you guys ready for the topic tonight because it's gonna be hot. As you can see, two beautiful ladies coming out here bringing you guys topics that matters.
Awesome. So we started a topic already, and people started getting engaged in it. But I told them I didn't want to drop my opinion because I wanted you and I to drop ours. What you think. So I wanted you to go first, and then I go there. So you already know what the topic is. How long after a breakup should you start a new relationship? I don't think there should be a time frame. There's a lot of people that are seeing it based on individual, differences. But I want to hear from you. Do you even think? Do you think there should be a time frame? And there's people that dropping a lot of knowledge here, saying that if there's a marriage that you guys, separated, then yeah, it would take some time for you to actually move on. But what do you think as a married woman, if you left your husband right now, what do you think?
God forbid, don't even include my marriage.
God forbid, God forbid, God forbid.
I'm not even gonna comment on that part because words are very dangerous. It can bless, it can curse. So, but if a lady was in a relationship, it could be marriage, it could be boyfriend and girlfriend, it could be common law. It all depends if that person have a hope that that relationship will work. You know that it may not be working now, but it might work later. Maybe the both couple still need a little bit time to mature to certain things. So then they can wait, and focus on their personal growth before going back together. Now, if you know that a relationship is not going to work at all, you have tried, and you even wait a little bit, or you told the person, you know what, I can wait for you because I love you and I care about you. I can wait till you can get your personal growth, and the person said, you know what, I really, really don't want this relationship at all. You know what I mean? You gotta move on. I don't know if the person wants to move on, but if somebody don't want you at all, the longer you wait before starting another relationship, the more that breakup is gonna get to you. Because every time you sit down, you will always be reflecting on memories of the past instead of you creating a new memory. Life is an open book, and every stage in our life is a new chapter. So if you say you're reading a book and you say, you know what, I like this chapter so much, I don't even want to know what happened to the end of the book. And you start on one chapter and you read it over and over again. But at the same time, you're left confused because you don't know how the story ended. But you still stuck at one chapter. So you're never gonna know if your future have a better ending if you stay in a relationship that don't want to be with you. Okay. So some people take 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years. But I think why? What if you can take that long if you have no one interested in you?
Right.
You get it? Then you can just take that time and focus on work, focus on your personal growth, focus on traveling, focus on getting to discover your desire, your wants, your needs. Then when you think you're ready and someone within that time frame after you have been alone for 2 years or a year and a half or 1 year, you can now know what went wrong in the past relationship, what didn't work, and when you were alone, what are some of the new discovery that you discover about yourself that you can make a new relationship better? But take, for example, you break up with a guy tonight, and then maybe 1 week come and your friend say, hey girl, you been more dating. Every day you need to go out, you need to have fun, you need to chill. And they force you and say, get out of your couch, get out of your bed, dress up, look, let's go to a party, or let's go to the club. And then you go out and you see a guy, good looking, got everything, handsome, he's a man, he's not a boy. Like he's a man that can take on responsibility. And he takes interest in you. Because connection is all about taking interest in someone that you guys can start to connect. And mind you, you have already checked that guy out before you even took the step forward to say, hey girl, you're beautiful, I like you, I want to be with you. But because you got friends or family member or people to impress, you're going to say, it's just been a week I broke up with my boyfriend. What would people say about me? How would they look at me? So those are some of the things that hold people back from moving forward. If a guy tell you, I don't want to be with you at all, girl, if I tell somebody can say, I hate you so much, I just want you out of my life. So now you're gonna go out to the club with your friend, and then a guy sees you, interested in you, and want to get to know you, and you're gonna say, I still need time to think about what? The guy that really hates you, that really cannot wait for you to get out of his life. So
right. I totally agree with you on that one. So so I agree when you say if there's somebody interested in you, can take it slowly, ladies, get to know them, kind of go out, get some free dinner. As we say, we're going for free dinner, get some free food, but don't stop there and say, oh, I can't talk to you because I just got out of that relationship. So that's what one of my quotes is saying here, but I totally get everybody points, your ideas, the suggestion you are dropping down here. I totally understand when it's a marriage involved, there's a lot of things involved. It's hard for you to move on. You can still see people. You don't have to go to the extent. You don't have to go all deep into it, but you don't want to stop it and say, oh, I can't talk to you because I just had a relationship or marriage and what people's gonna think about me. You don't want to see that at all. But you
I totally get everybody's points.
So that would be something I would definitely, recommend for people. But I personally don't think there should be a time frame. I think it's based.
No, no.
It should be 6 months. Well, I'll wait 6 months later. I'll wait 1 year later. I'll wait 3 years later. No, it should be a time frame. It's your own
You
ready to move.
right. And what you're doing to yourself, you are stopping your opportunity to find happiness.
That's
Because let me tell you something, life is about taking chances. When you're too afraid to take chances in life, you're gonna lose all the chances, and then by the time you think you're ready, you got no more cards to play. Because every card that was given to you, it wasn't a good hand. So life is about taking chances. So people come into our life, always think this, because a lot of time people pray and they say, oh God, please send me a good man, please send me a good woman. But then they don't follow up with a prayer. They don't question the prayers. So when people come in their life, they don't go back in prayer and say, God, once upon a time, even if it wasn't a month ago, even if it was 2 years ago, I did ask you for something. And this is leaning towards that. You think this is the person. Let me tell you something. People can meet each other today, have sex today, marry tomorrow, and it's been the rest of their life happy. Because they did not create boundaries and restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
They decide that we are both mature. We want to explore each other. We want to enjoy our time. And you know what? I like you. Let's take it forward. You know what? I like you. Let's make this even longer. You know what? I like you. Let's get married. Let's spend the rest of our life together because you know what? We are both open-minded people that did not care about limiting ourselves because of judgment from the public.
Yep, society. What society think about you? Society gonna call you a fast girl. Oh my God, she just broke her just a few weeks ago. She didn't broke her. Now she got a new man. So society places so much judgment on people that people are so afraid to live their life. Don't wait for them to say, or don't wait for them to say that to you. Like, if you think that somebody that you want to get to know, take a chance. Life is all about taking chances. If you doubting yourself and think that it's not the right time, there's never a right time for life to happen for anybody. Just so you know, never a right time. You have to take it by the horns. You got to grab life by the horn and use that opportunity while you can. I totally agree with you on that one. Where why are we even waiting on society to decide for us? If I like if it doesn't work, oh well, too bad. That's it, boss.
Even when it comes to race and relationship, let me tell you something. A lot of women should be happily married by now if they were to keep the options open. Because let me tell you something. We are all a missing rib from an Adam that is walking this earth. Okay? But you gotta tell yourself, just because you are Liberian, it doesn't mean your husband is gonna be a Liberian. Your husband could be another African man from a different country. It could be a white man from a European country. It could be a Latino. It could be anybody. It could even be an Asian guy. So you have to ask God where my partner is. But some people say, oh, me I that well. Me I that Asian. Me I will never date East Indian. But what if your husband is East Indian? So if you already say out there to the universe that you never did an East Indian person, which means you have already closed that door for you to find the person that God destined for you. Keep your option open, men and women. Keep your options open. Just because you're from a certain background, shades of color, nationality, it doesn't mean that's where your partner is coming from. Sometimes your partner lives on the opposite side of the earth. And that's why a lot of time people be wondering, but why can't I find someone to settle with? Yes, I do meet people and we hang out and all these things will have fun, but it never lasts. It's because you have not yet go to the destination where your partner is waiting for you.
That's true. Absolutely. Let's read a few comments here from people here that I
People
want.
think if you walk, it's gonna walk with you. If you
Absolutely.
want to walk with you. So if you stay home, want to stay home with you.
Gotcha. So let's read some comments here. So start up with me. I don't worry about less busy folks. Absolutely, I agree. Like they're so judgmental. They so want to tell you how to live your life. Like Remy said, too many crutches out here to put a time frame on a break.
Amen to that.
There's too many life lessons to learn. You gotta explore. You gotta take chances. You gotta go. Like You got to take all those experiences and make something better off of it. You can't just be someone that's stuck and waiting for something to happen and waiting for them to come by and apologize. No, we're not waiting. And Kitty, you said that women can wait, we can men can wait 5 years later. That's what Kitty just said. He said we can't on to the next. Well, too bad.
And you know what? Another limitation that women set on themselves, they got that limitation that me, I only slept with 3 men in my life. Me, I only slept with 2 men in my life. Me, he was the only man for me, the first man that ever slept with me. No, you are setting limitation.
Mother Teresa there.
Who ever told you that first of all, your body has a GPS that is going to be calculating how many men you sleep with? If you don't look at your relationship that you need as another level of you learning something new, even if it didn't last, but you learned something new from it, that you can add to your maturity and have that opportunity to know when you meet the right person what to decide for, but you want to judge yourself based on how many people you slept with, I'm sorry, you are also limiting yourself. Stop counting. The minute you pass your 10 fingers and 10 toes, it doesn't mean that you're not going to find a husband. Okay? Who counted your numbers?
You can't
be beating ourselves down all the time. I'm sleeping with 50 men.
Yeah.
But the men that come and sleep with you, that engage you, have you ever asked them to make a list of the women you have slept with? The reason why men always find someone to get married to, because they don't look back. How many men we see have children and they don't really look back? That's just a complete international description that men, if they decide, they never look back, they keep going forward. So a man will not count how many girls he slept with.
But
if I said,
it's society thing, they place this stigma on people, they place this
right,
that a woman not supposed to sleep with so many men and a woman supposed to carry herself.
that's what a lot of women think.
You know, but I mean, the women that have multiple partners, from men point of view, and for my brothers and my friends, those are the best women to have.
They're very experienced.
Women to have, okay?
They are very experienced. They've been there and done that. You know what I mean? So when they make a decision, they know what is it they're getting into. Nothing surprises them anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
So guys will always find someone to get married to because men do not put limit on themselves. They do not look back in the past. They keep moving forward. In fact, a man believes that the more woman you sleep with, make his level to go higher.
Oh wow.
You see men be bossing.
At the same time, we can't run competition with men at the same time too. Us women, we can't be under competition.
But you know that's another limitation that women set for themselves. First of all, there is no place in the Bible that God said a woman should not compete with a man. Okay? That is why now women rights coming out, what women are getting the same job that men are getting. Do you get it? Because that shows you that if a man can do something, a woman can do it too. So because we keep setting limits in our lives, we will keep suppressing ourselves before the world even suppress us. So that whole thing, man cannot run competition. Let me tell you something, a man is more afraid of a woman that is daring. That say, you know what? You Esau, my son will Esau. Well, Esau too can play the game. Men are more afraid to even cheat on that kind of woman because he know he has a competition. He know this woman is unlimited. She is not restricted. She is not suppressed by the judgment of people. That she will make decisions based on the way he treats her. So if he chooses to commit, she will commit. If he chooses to go outside and find something to enjoy himself, she will go outside too, but the relationship continues. So he doesn't want that. He's not going to play her. Right. But the reason why men do a lot of cheating out there, because they already know that majority of the women say, you know, it's not good for a woman to compete with men. Women are different from men. Why are women different from men? Because the reason why we have a different private mind.
Their ribs. Come on now. The Bible says we're made from their ribs to help men, not to compete with them.
God said when a man chooses a woman, the two shall become one. What is it means? They say y'all would be 1.5. So which means one person taller, the other person lower? No, he said the two shall become one. Meaning that when you choose your wife, you guys are not equal in everything.
Right.
Also in the Bible, God said, men, treat your wife like the way you would treat your own body. Meaning that if the man would be married and he would take his body outside and share that body with another woman, he should also allow his wife to share her body with another man. Because the Bible says, treat your wife just the way you would treat your body. Meaning that if you go sleep outside, she should be allowed to do the same thing.
Wow, I gotta look for that. I gotta look for that scripture in the Bible and read it because I gotta be
If
clear.
you treat your wife like the way you would treat your body.
So let me read some comment here. So like friend said, body count doesn't mean anything. Men have more body count. So Catherine Williams says, save the marriage lady. Y'all didn't have kids, you'll never dated. Oh, okay. I like that. So yes, I know I did a lot of people because I didn't have kids with them. So I know I did them out.
Right, no evidence. You got proof? Because you know, baby is a lifetime proof, right?
There's no proof. Okay, I see. All right. So like women also say, I think what Rachel means is when it comes to sex and access, women should compete. Agree. Absolutely, that's what I said. When it comes to sex and just having sex, you can talk to somebody for 3, 6, 8, 1 year without having sex. Maybe within that 3 months, you just figure out that they already want like, because you were talking, even though you didn't have sex, oh, now you move to the next person, then you consider this hopeless. You're
Right.
they call you all these sort of names. Yeah, people lie too. Although they can date you for 6 months, now because they want to boost their morale, they would say that friend that something did happen between y'all and nothing really happened. For 9 months, and we never went to the bedroom. We spent time together. We did a lot of stuff together. But we never crossed our mind because we're comfortable to what we're doing. And then later on, we just found out that we weren't meant for each other. Or it just didn't work, and we went our separate ways. So I think this part, you can start seeing other people when they're moving on, just jumping in bed and start having sex. That's not what we're about. Move on to the new relationship. Because you can break up this week and you can find someone next week, and you and that person can have a good connection, a great chemistry. Y'all love thinking, they have the same ideas in common. You never know. Same, goal, relationship goal, financial goals, and y'all just click instantly. So sex is not even the first thing that comes to your mind, but the chemistry. For once, I go over chemistry. Do we click? Do we connect? That when you have to me, we have conversation, I'll be like, you really think that way? They don't have apps that having second thoughts. Like, why did he think that way? Is it really normal for you to think that way? Then now I'm having to pull out of this whole relationship. So you're
Right.
thinking on life and certain conversations we have, it doesn't align with mine. And sometimes my type of education on that. And if you still see it the other way, that's a red flag for me. It means that we gotta have sex between people that date people and they didn't have no sex. That's all. That's all. That's another thing that we have to kind of look at. It doesn't mean because you're moving on to the relationship after a breakup. You can still talk to people. You can still go on dates.
Right. It doesn't have to just be a sexual thing.
Right.
And if the both of you feel sexual for one another, that's called maturity. And that's a decision that both of you take. And nobody feel guilty about it because it was a decision made by two. And not everybody you're going to date when you're going to have some chemistry or having sex with them. When you have that connection, it's because at that time, the both of you are vibing. Like, MC King Karen said, we vibing.
Yeah,
I love you. For real, we vibing. So it's because the both of you are sending signals to one another. So it goes beyond just that normal chat. It goes beyond we want to be more than just this chat. We want to interact, And ladies, it is okay for you to say no. Even if a guy was to say, you guys have to speak, because sometimes signals can be misleading, okay? You maybe also due to smell, like a guy can wear a certain cologne, and at that time, you start to feel in a sexual way that you want to be with this guy. It's because the sense of smell is making you to get aroused, whatever it is. And the guy too, through your perfume and whatever and your body language and stuff like that, you guys are connected. But then when you guys enter a certain atmosphere where maybe at his house or you at your place and you don't feel that way anymore, it's okay to tell the guy, you know what? I thought we could do this, but maybe it's not the right time because my connection just got shut off. You know, I'm not feeling like the way I was feeling like an hour ago. So just because you guys was discussing and there's a potential sex is gonna happen, but if you're not feeling it after a certain time, telling you know what, this is not gonna work at this moment. Maybe we have something that is going on, but it's not working for me now.
Yep.
Something changed. So it's okay to say no.
All right. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna talk about her book again. My co-host, Asa Arthur. This is her book, Her Story in Her Own Words. So I have 5 copies of these books. I'm giving away free. Okay, in the month of December, I'm just doing an advertisement, but she still have them on sale right now. So if you go and buy the book, you can follow her and LM Cruz. She's on Facebook. You can follow her also. You can visit her website as well. What's the website again, Anel?
Keepingupwitharnell.com. Just like the Kardashian, keeping up, but now with the Kardashian, but with Arnell.
Okay, so that's the website. You can buy a book, support her, and it's like $25 or $30 in US, right?
In Canadian dollars is $30.59.
So
But
then
in the US, it should be around 20 something dollars.
okay, so like $25, $26 was it. So please support her again. I'll be giving her free copies for your Christmas next month. I got 5 books I need to give away. 5 books I need to give away. But this is what you can do to window. I want you to go to the website. You have a couple of pages, okay, that you can read like an introduction. Now, if you have that introduction and you already memorize it, next one, if you can come on this show, because we're gonna have the phone lines gonna be working. You come on the show and tell us about it, you win a free book. So you have to go there. I don't just want you just go and just get in and just be on it, just come. You gotta actually go there because you know when you get a book, your introduction give you a little.
But Kendall offer from introduction to chapter 4 for free. So you can read from introduction to chapter 4 on Kindle, Amazon.
Okay.
So then questions for random questions will be coming from introduction to chapter 4. So if you answer something from chapter 4 or you answer something from chapter 2, meaning that you did read all the way up to chapter 4.
Okay, great. So we're gonna be quizzing you guys. So if you read all the way to chapter 4 on Kindle, we're gonna be quizzing you guys on what you read in those chapters. And if you get the answers, you get a free book because remember you're not reading the book. Okay. So you get free 5 copies from my show. And this is courtesy of Miss Danelle Moore. It's our courtesy of her 5 copies, free of charge. But in the meantime, if you want to support Danelle, you can head on to her website and then you can grab yourself a copy. Support. And so let's go back to the topic. Before I do that, I promise my dear friend, I'm going to do a quick promo for her. So Rose got a new salon open up in Oregon. So for those of y'all watching, if you're in Oregon, please go and support Rose. Rose have a salon, and I'm gonna put the name out here later. And she just opened this salon. It's an African salon. It's owned by a Liberian female. So if you're out there, please go and support Rose. Okay, she just opened it. She had a grand opening. She got everything they are looking for from here to makeup, new product, everything else you're looking for. And congratulations, Rose. I know I owe you this.
Congratulations, Rose.
She told me a long time ago, and I can't.
Women empowerment. That's what we're all about.
Because she's like, Rachel, I'm looking at you sideways. Every time you go live, oh my God, she caught me off guard today. I'm like, you know what? I will not forget. I'm definitely going to talk about it when I when I started doing your book. I totally remember that. Oh my God, I gotta talk about something else. But what we're just promoting, y'all all know like Diva Swimwear is everywhere. I still have few pieces, so I have these pieces. Run out now. If I run out of them, you're out of luck because you're not gonna get it until next year, April, spring break. So
the next talk show, Rachel, you want to give them a little teaser on the screen and show all your beautiful models,
all right,
people that have worn your outfits.
I should do that. But
Yeah,
if you want to support, you can visit my page,
right.
collection.com, like the Web Fashion Swimwear Collection. You can also visit the page. You can even inbox me. I have swimwear. But I really love to see people in the swimwear because you're going on vacation, you're sending me those pictures. I'm like, oh my God, you look so beautiful. I know
I saw that black model. Oh my goodness.
I know she was so beautiful. I just shipped her like 5 more last week, and some people already took pictures trying on. They're like, "Oh my God, I love it." COVID
She
not
loved it.
now, so we gotta wait until COVID, over the going vacation. So I'm looking forward to all those photos to come in. Thank you to everybody for supporting me. This means so much to me. In case you guys don't know it, so much to me. I don't care if it's in it, $5 that you spend on my business. It means a lot. It doesn't have to be a just you personally.
I got a swimwear from Rachel. I also got a beautiful black dress that I wore all the time.
You rock
Oh
it.
my God, I was looking like a Barbie doll in it. It was so sexy.
Rock
My
it.
husband love it so much. He just love it.
You rock it. You rock it really well. Yeah, so we got a few more minutes to spend on this because y'all know I have to do 1 hour. We
You
started.
see D Strong, there's a guy called D Strong Income. You
Uh-huh.
say, oh, that's too fast, girl. But those are the guys that want you to set limits on your stuff. You know what I mean? Those are the guys that want, ladies, this is the kind of man that want you to limit yourself. And those are the kind of men that cannot love you right. But at the same time, they don't want you to move forward with them. They want you to feel stuck.
That's true. But keep in mind, again, it's the way that we read because society have fed us with those information, and we
Right.
ought to believe it. Think of some of us other countries and live in modern countries. So now we look at it from a different standpoint. We look at it, wait a minute, why are we even having a problem with that? Why should that even be a problem? So it's good that we have people about it. It's a good thing that we should talk about these, like our last week topic about sex in a marriage. I got a lot of inboxes. Oh my God, that topic was so good. We never heard of such thing this thing before. So we like to bring these topics to you guys so you guys can hear about it and you guys can get engaged into the conversation also too. So that's the reason why we talk about it. Remember, this is not a gossip show. We don't gossip about people. And you know what? We don't even care about what everybody else is doing. We're never going to talk about people. We're going to talk about it as a topic. And if it's an award show, we're going to talk about an award show. Okay?
Like you amazing. They call those kind of men destiny blockers.
You see, I love my sister Liberian May. She didn't go by the Liberian. You see, let's share it now. You forget.
I love you. What?
You need to hold me out with Chevy. I'm trying to need it Liberian. Liberian May. I know I'm putting my application right now on this particular live. You're finding a web man before the end of next year. I'm not joking. Or else we can't on live and cost you everything next year.
We need to plan a trip to Vegas.
I've been Vegas is like my hometown. I've been Vegas like almost, I don't know. Every year I go Vegas. It's only this year. I didn't go Vegas this year. But
there we can have the opportunity to write a swimwear as well, right?
There you go.
And do some real nice photo shoot for your website too. So take a look at that.
She laughing.
Liberian May. We're going to Vegas next year.
Liberian May, I come in Texas. I tell you, comfort. Let me call you real government name. Comfort. Yeah, Liberian May there, Liberian May. Comfort. I come in Texas. Thank you, Josh. You for my brother-in-law. The house you will find my own husband too. I'm not joking. If I'm not married women next year, that's 2 years to be blamed. 2 years.
If we find you women and you refuse it, we'll buy a tire talking for you. Then we'll rub contact on it to show you how serious you are.
Yo, this been really fun chatting with you guys.
We gotta start working together to find this girl, a Mexican, a Latino guy, for real.
She's not woman. I will call your government name on the line. How serious my request is right now. Okay, I will call your government name on the line. That has to do with this.
Like, baby, that's not working on finding her a Latino husband. Like, bring people coming get mad and get with Rachel.
Oh, but you know what? On a serious note, I took a break from dating not because of my breakup, but I just wanted to
Tough, bro.
myself. I just wanted to focus on my progress. I just felt like this year when I went back home to Minnesota, and my mom was like kind of feeling down. She was like, Rachel, you don't look right. You like the Rachel I know, her birthday, she's so hyped, she'll do photo shoot. I'm like, I don't feel like it. And she was like,
Maturity, you start to get to a different level.
I was like, I just feel honor achieved. She goes, get it, Rachel? What do you mean by you feel honor achieved? I feel that there's too much I should have accomplished,
Right, especially with your brand.
and I haven't. And I just think that the reason why is because I'm focusing too much on relationship, building a relationship with people, and focusing on what society would say like, oh, you're this age.
Like, bring me to my brother-in-law is a doctor.
Eh? You see,
You hear that?
stop connecting me.
Liberian maid, just for a second, Rich. Liberian maid, please do not get that brother-in-law to no girl when they come in your inbox. That brother-in-law is to be introduced to Rachel first. Because someone after this shit, they're gonna go to her inbox and he
Oh, I can't believe
you
you
know
guys.
what I mean? It's that serious.
I can't believe you guys. But anyway, like I was saying, I felt that there's so much I would have done for the last 7, 10, 15 years. Because I've been in this country for 20 years, okay? This is the
Right.
20 years in the US. And I was like, I know I'm trying to do my life together right now. I'm like, dang, why did I think about this a long time ago?
Oh,
Why?
no, Liberian maid, remove the name from there. People to go search for him.
Yeah, Stardust. You see, she said I wasn't too excited about my past birthday. Seriously, I just thought like, I mean, do you know that my friends, my brothers, they're playing a dinner. They had it scheduled, everything. They came to the house, I was saying in pajama. They were like, Rachel, are you serious? We're not going up. I'm like, all the money you care for me, you're killing me right now. We're not going to buy no food. You ain't pay for no dinner for $100 and some dollars. I need my money to buy me no cake.
You have to invest in your business.
Yeah, I was like, y'all give me the money and let watch Netflix. They looked at me like I was out of my mind. They were like, Rachel, you kidding me? The seriously, $5 off. I was serious in my hour, and I talked to her for 1 hour. She was like, wow, this is a different side of you I have seen. You always been this person, always bubbly. You know, want to have fun. No, for the past few months, COVID since this year started, I have said so much, and I have time to sit and think to myself and come up with ideas of what I want to do in life or where I want to be. So I don't think it's really is doing anything. And guess what? For my birthday, I made $200. Man, all I did was $50 were going to the.
Right.
I took all the money for them. I put it into my business. I was like, I'm not going out. But it was just at that point where there's something different. So I don't want to feel like I was still mooning my head, still mooning the relationship.
No. It's because you have now decided that I'm gonna take my time and invest in positivity.
Yeah.
And when you are growing behind the scene, a lot of time in front of the scene, it looks like you're really quiet. It looks like you're not active, you're not busy. Because you are busy behind the scene, working so hard for that growth that you see to find
Yep.
later on and that success. Even me, I haven't been busy on Facebook because I've been doing personal growth for my business, for my book, for myself. I've been thinking, how am I going to brand myself from the girl that people are so used to the new girl that people need to get used to.
Yep.
You've been doing the same thing too. So that's why now your priorities is more with value than just attention.
Thank you. That's the word. And let me just throw it out there. I forgot to say this during earlier during the show. FYI, for everybody that watches my show every day, please, for the love of God, If anybody going live and they're causing my whole generation, do not tag me. I repeat myself one more time. Anybody going live, I don't care who it is, anybody, and they are causing my entire generation. They're causing me, talking about me. They explain where I was born, when I was born, who, what the my neighbor screen. Do not tag me in negativity. Now I want to be attached to those things. Now, if you want to
If the person tag you, Rachel, Facebook give you a notification. Search for that person name and block the shit out of them.
I will
That's
block.
what you do.
I don't appreciate that nonsense at all. Do not tag me in those negativity. I don't want to be part of it. That person can go ahead and do whatever they want to say. They can do whatever they want to do. That's fine with them. But please, for the love of God, if you love me, if you care for me, or if you see yourself my friend on this social media, do not tag me in those videos. I don't want to hear about it. I don't care what they have to say about me. At the end of the day, people still gonna say crap about you. What are you messing with? Them, I'm messing with them. Now, keep in mind, people that come alive to talk about people, it's because most of the time you have cut those people off in your life. So now they got something to talk about.
Right, right.
Do not.
Well, you made life easy for them already. If they do that, you just block them. That's it.
Not
Cheers
true.
to
There's a lot of things going on. Please tag me when Cardi B dividing money to people. I want some money to see my business. Tag me when King Kardashian go live and say she giving money so I can drive my cash app account over. Those are the things that be tagging.
like when someone asking, because a lot of time positive people will post and say, please post your link so we can all purchase from you. So
Great.
tell Rachel when you see someone say, post your link for promotion of your business.
Thank you, I know. You see what you're my friend for? Thank you. That's what you tag me. If
Don't be put up like this.
the program, if your programification, they want that sexy swimsuit, say, yeah, Libdiva Fashion, Rachel got you covered. Tag me in that. Hey, Rachel, put this on your picture to this person. This is very interesting. Please tag me in the series. 2019. There's so much going on in this world that we have to think about. Other than people coming on social media every day, dragging people names, dragging people, like it gets tiring. Don't tag me in. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I don't even care why they even doing live. I got look. I was on the computer every day to work from that. Okay. When I get up, the very first person I talk to is this lady right here. The very first person, and then my mom, and then my sisters and my nieces. I do not have time about unhappy people on social media. Let me say that. I do not have the time for unhappy people on social media. So do not tag me. Don't post at all. If you do, not just for block. Because
People who spend hours just, this whole social media thing was created for positivity and growth. It was created to educate, one another, to communicate with one another, to do business with one another, to associate with one another. But a lot of people tend to use social media to do defamation of character, where they will lie on people, try to put the person down, use it for cyberbullying and all that kind of stuff. But people who do those things are hurting real bad. Because I remember there was a time where a female took her whole wedding anniversary, the entire day of a wedding anniversary, to disrespect me. And I was like, damn, like this woman must not be happy in her marriage. And she would take the day, she'd be celebrating with her husband and her family, celebrating her anniversary, but she's celebrating me. You know what I mean? The whole day to celebrate me, just to talk trash about me. I was like, damn, I must be important more than the wedding. I must be important more than the marriage. So
real, it's just too much. I can't even put my hand on it at all. That's that. We're not going to be talking about people on this show. We're going to be bringing all these topics. We're going to get you guys engaged. We want to engage you guys. A lot of states are getting locked down beginning tomorrow. So we're not going to be bored at home. So that's why we're doing it. Again, please do not tag me. I don't care how they cost me. You call my mom.
simple as that, just block them. That's all you do. Block them. Because when you block somebody, they cannot type your name anymore. You get it? Your name will not show up for them because they has been banned by Facebook to connect with you. So if somebody tag you in a negative post, in a post that is not for promotion purpose, but a post for defamation of character, block that person because that person is also considered an accomplice to a cyberbully.
Yep, exactly. I totally agree. We just want to put that. We're going to be wrapping all here right now again. If you just tune in, our topic here. look how come for. Come on, you got to on the single person. We got the in the call. You know, we interested, not for
I'm
water.
not giving a message, go and eat something. My girl did on.
It's enough for water.
Oh my God, that girl yesterday, she made me hungry. That girl did a fried rice with salmon, fried salmon with onions. Oh God.
Yeah, you already know. Bye, man. I bring me bye.
Bye, man. We love you. Thanks for tuning in.
So this is how we wrapped out here again. Like we said, the topic: how long after a breakup you start a new relationship. We all have our opinions. We drop it here. We drop it in the comment section. My co-host also what she say. I also said what I want to say too. Like I said, there should be no time frame on it. There should be how to end the person. That time if they move forward, like moving forward, they just think that they're not.
And also before we leave, tomorrow Libdiva and I will be co-hosting on my relationship page. It's called Relationship Advice Hour. So she will be co-hosting along with me. And the topic is on gossip. Okay? The topic is on gossip. So we're gonna be going live.
That's totally up to you. You said you hold. I'm the small trying to see my internet. That's no rule.
The haters, they're trying, you know. So the topic tomorrow on my relationship page, the page is called Relationship Advice Hour by Anna Cruz. You can go on there because Richard and I will be breaking down the different level of gossip. And the question is how to handle gossip. You know, how do you handle it? Because you see a lot of people creating forum and chat room just to, bad mouth people, gossip of people. So we're going to be talking about the different kinds of gossip. Now, don't get me wrong, they do have positive gossip. For example, when you say, oh my God, I'm so excited for Rachel. She just got promoted on this big promotion, at the airport or in the government or somewhere. That is a positive gossip. But you say, oh my God, like the other day I saw Rachel, she tried to buy a $1 bread, but she didn't have enough money. I felt so sorry for her. That was a negative gossip. So they do have positive gossip and negative gossip, and we're going to be breaking down on how can you stop when you notice the gossip is going in a negative direction. How do you put a stop to that? So we're going to be discussing gossip tomorrow, guys. You don't want to miss the show.
Thank you guys so much. If you're just tuning in, you gotta read my show. You can still drop a comment when we get on the show. We'll comment we're not watching yet. We're looking at all your comments. Right now, again, we're busy people. We got you ain't gotta go, but you gotta get the heck out of here. Bye, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow and then room the following weekend. Bye, guys.
Bye.